Everyone, Fat Vegan here, and Savi is with me. My puppies, hey baboosh. Yeah, she's a cute one. Anyways, the reason I'm making this video today, it's hard to admit and put it out in the public, but it needs to be said because there's other people out there that are going through the same stuff. Um, you know, Many people that I've seen in the social media group that have actually done pretty well for themselves have admitted to their past. And not that I'm going to ever be any good at this or make any money at this, but um, it's good to have the experience out there. So that way, if somebody else is going through it, they know that they're not alone. They know that somebody else has gone through it. Um, I'm currently standing in my house thanks to me being a veteran. So there is things that you can do. Um, Maybe you've already done and you're in this position and you can lean on other things. The VA has many options out there for veterans, and heck, most state medicals have options available. They're not always good. Most of the time they're piss poor and don't even come close to what we need as people, but anything is better than nothing. And what you really need if you're going through a drug addiction, what you truly need is a desire to change, is to look at everything you've done, everything that's been going on in your life, and ask yourself, is this the kind of suffering you want to have until you die? And if you're okay with that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you. But if you're not, then, I mean, you could have burned many family members. My dad, I on multiple occasions asked him for money, told him I needed it because I needed gas or something else. And you go down and you spend it on dope. It, my drug of choice at the time was crack cocaine. So cocaine, whatever, free basing, whatever it was, anything not to feel. I had just lost my kids because in most states, if you're not actually filed in a divorce, your wife can just take them and leave. No cause, no reason, just there goes your kids. Um, and that's not an excuse. That's not a reason worth throwing your life away for something that's just going to hurt yourself. You 99.9% of the time wind up hurting your family and friends, burning those bridges with people who you say you love in your mind, but then you take advantage of them for your own convenience, for your own quick fix, and that's never okay. You have to recognize that it wasn't okay, and you have to be prepared to sit down and apologize and get slapped in the face if that's what they feel like makes it better. But if you can start to repair those bridges and start to build trust again, and it's going to take a long time, years. It's going to take years. I know we're in a society where everything is about like right now, right now, right now, and so you already have that mentality, and you're doing drugs, and now you want to change, but you want that right now. And that's not how life works. Very few things that are worth having are right now. Very, very few things. And more often than not, if you think they're worth having right now, it's just going to burn you in the end. So, yeah, it was a horrible thing that I was involved in, that I chose to go down the path, that I hurt other people, that I did wrong by those people. And people I didn't even know that I hurt in some way or another. Um, and then you're left with the guilt afterwards too. Like even now today, it's been years. Here it is, almost I'm going on 10 years, almost sober, and you still look back and you go, "Geez, what an ass! What a piece of shit." And I'm still right by saying that, I think, because at the time that's what I was, a freaking piece of garbage. Um, Now, I'm not referring that to you as a person, or myself as a person, just the attitude, the mindset. You are worth changing. You are worth the help that's needed as a person. If you're going through these problems, you are worth those things. Your attitude might be kind of shitty, and you need to recognize that too, that maybe my attitude needs to change. Um, I know so many drug addicts, or know of them, from back in the day, that, you know, when you offer someone help to change, if you're not ready, you're not ready. If you're not 100% in, you're not in at all. You really have to, it has to click up here in your mind first, and it's got to be a serious, serious change. Like, I am going to fix this, or I want this to be fixed, whatever it is. And then you have to give yourself over to whatever um, set rules, and you have to stick to them. You have to stick to them, because if you don't stick to them, you're going to get burned. You're going to be back in that same dark little room at your drug dealer's house doing your shit, and kicking yourself in the ass, going, why am I here? What a piece of, and you don't need to tear yourself down anymore. You already know where you're at. If you find yourself back there, you got to get back up. You got to walk away, turn that light back on in your home, and stay, or in your mind, and really push forward. It's a hard road. It really is. Even now, sometimes I find myself thinking about it. Not too terribly often, and not necessarily in a positive light either. No, like, oh, I'm gonna get no. No, I really think about it more often than not in what an idiot I was. But again, I'm not trying to say you are. I'm not trying to call you, if you're going through these problems, call you out as a bad person. Because as a human being, we're all human. Attitude, I don't know. I'm not in your shoes. I don't know. You really have to evaluate yourself. Because if you don't fix the attitude, you can click in your mind, but if the attitude doesn't change, the mind tends to click back, to what you've been doing. So, and you don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to the people around you who want to help you when they're offering the help. Just do the best you can. Keep your chin up. Find faith in yourself. If God is what you need to get through it, then praise Hashem, and hopefully that's where you stand in. Just make sure you look forward to the future, and if you ever need any help, please message me. If you need a phone buddy, somebody to call at midnight, and you got to ring me 5 times to wake me up, I will get up and I will still sit on the phone with you. This is an open invitation, and if I ever become a popular video person to the point where I can't do that, then I apologize. I don't think I ever would, but just know, if this is 10 years down the road and I'm doing this for a living or something, please understand that in that situation, if I had 600 people calling me, I wouldn't be able to do that. But put a message in here if you need somebody to message, to have somebody walk through it. I'm available at this time. It's 2020, January, the end of January, last day of January. So I just hope that if you see this, that it was helpful to you, and that you're able to walk forward and tall, and being a good human, and knowing that you're going to strive this day forward to being the best person you can be. With that being said, look into a whole food, plant-based diet. It helps with emotional issues, other things. I still have emotional issues, I guess, but, way better. Oh my God, so much better. Still hate a lot of things, but, it's the world. So, everyone, truly, I hope you are blessed. This is Fat Vegan. Love y'all. And there's Savi, the cutest dog in the world. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, yes. See how excited she gets. All right, y'all. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. If it's the weekend, get out there and have a great time and be social. Be around people. Get off this thing. Turn this stupid video off and be around people. Talk, love, live, laugh. Have a great life.